I do like how when people see the videos, our wardrobe change. Like, they know we're in Cleveland now.
Yeah.
It was a T-shirt the last video.
Right.
Now it's long sleeve hoodies.
Shit, yeah.
Yep. My jacket's hanging up.
It's fucking cold.
Yeah. Welcome to Cleveland.
Welcome to Cleveland.
Welcome to the podcast, the Mad Black Podcast. I'm your lovely host, John Bruton, and I'm joined by my co-host,
Miss Hey Hoes.
Hey Hoes, how y'all doing?
How are y'all?
I wish I could have had a name like that back in the day. Because it sounds cool to be a dude called Hey Hoes. Like, oh, man, that's Hey Hoes right there.
That's what people call me in real life when I'm out.
Mm-hmm.
Like, people that don't know my name.
Mm.
They be like,
Hey Hoes.
you the Hey Hoes girl.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, they call me the Hey Hoes girl. And people come up to me and be like, Hey Hoes. I'll be like, Hey Hoes, what's up?
No, that'd be different. If it was like, Hey Hoes. You like, nigga, you
it's
missed
a thing.
Part.
Yeah, it don't bother me. But, like, yeah. People do it all the time. My mother thinks it's hilarious.
The most I've ever got was Funny Man. People ask me about
hilarious.
Hey, what's up, Funny Man? It's like, thank you. I guess that's not really a cool nickname, though.
Yeah, but you fucking hilarious.
Thank you very much. You're getting there. Fuck with you. Now you're funny too.
Yeah, I'm learning that. Actually,
you're learning that you're funny, or you're learning how to be funny.
No, I'm learning that I'm funny, like naturally funny.
Mm-hmm.
I'm learning that now because it was just me being myself. But now people like, you are so funny, and I'm like, yeah, but I be dead ass serious. Like I'm not telling no jokes. It just comes out that way.
But
so I'm learning that I'm naturally funny.
The world being open and in the age of everybody's famous, whenever somebody has enough talent or skill at something, it shines because everyone thinks they can do it.
Yeah, but for me, it's not even that. Like I just like this. Here's the thing: this Hey Ho shit, it caught like a flame and just exploded.
Yes,
but it was just me. Like I'm just talking. That's how I talk in real. I mean, you know me for a long time, so that's just how I talk in real life. Like when we sit and have a conversation, that's how the fuck I talk. So to me, it's just me being myself. But to other people, the shit it's hilarious. They love it.
Well, because if it was just nothing, it would have been nothing.
Yeah.
So I mean,
people like my outlook on things. I think because I don't give a fuck about what people think, so I say a lot of shit that people want to say.
I remember when people seen the promotion clip, it was just like, oh, shit, y'all working together. When that come out? It's like, yeah, it'll be out soon.
People are excited about it.
But, yeah, it should. But I don't want to have it stop either. I don't want it to be like, yeah, come out a couple episodes, then a break.
But, no, I don't think that
we had a break, but we did our fourth quarter break. It's fourth quarter now. We're going. Probably do 12 episodes.
Foot on the gas.
That's enough for first season.
Yeah, for sure.
Then we got other stuff happening.
Exactly.
So
we got to take this shit all the way. I'm committed to this shit.
Oh, I like commitment. That's a good segue to today's topic.
All right.
Today's topic is actually about relationships because it is the holiday season, a.k.a. cuffing season has started.
Cuffing season is here. It's upon us.
But here's my question. Is cuffing season are you single right now?
Yes, but I'm in a gray area single.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
You're closer to the streets than I am.
Yes.
So my question...
I'm like on the sidewalk.
Okay, that's even better. That's a great way to say it. So you can see the streets. How are the streets dating-wise? Right now, just like the world back open, first official summer's past us.
Yeah.
So now we got the first official post-summer, which means a lot of niggas was fucking girls they just met in real life.
Yeah.
Now can...
It's time to roll into the shit. It's like... The sidewalk is safe, and the asphalt of the streets is acid. It's just acid in it.
So what makes the sidewalk safe?
Because you ain't all the way in it, so like you ain't gonna burn your feet up, but you like close enough to feel the heat of the shit.
What if a car jumps the curb? That don't happen often.
Yeah, sometimes.
You sound like you got personal issues.
Yeah, I mean, sometimes the shit happens, but. It's all in how you control the situation.
All right. So when you were totally in the street.
Yeah. And there are plenty of times.
All right. Before you got on the sidewalk, how long were you in the street? Before the sidewalk. Sidewalk, however long that happened, don't matter. But just before that, how long were you consecutively a street walker?
Well... There's been gaps because I've had relationships, so then I wasn't in the streets. So
I mean, post-quarantine gap. Like, well, like not post quarantine, before this new wherever you live in, before this, how long were you a free agent?
Not long.
Okay.
Because I was in one relationship and it ended, and then I got back with my ex. So it was like a little gap, but it wasn't like a huge gap.
Fair enough.
It was enough for me to go outside and decide outside really wasn't for me. And then we just got back in contact and we got back together. So then we broke up.
Oh.
So like now I could be in the streets, but we kind of got some shit going on. So it's like, I'm like halfway in the streets.
Yeah, I get that.
Yeah. It's like that gray area shit. Like, we gonna try this shit again, or we just gonna not.
The one thing
We're
I
kind of
hate
there right now.
I hate when people have cliches about relationships. Like I get when people themselves have a rule of thumb, but when like say you and him dating, and I'm like, I would never go back to an ex because you never want to repeat that whole whatever the fuck the cliche is from that. That's for that one person, but you never know because one, y'all ain't the same people. Because I've actually broke up with girls, and then time has gone by. We have a conversation somehow, and then we're like, shit, you know what? We're better now than we were then.
Yeah.
We might not date, but we're sure as hell good friends now.
Yeah.
And like that, people do change.
Yeah, people do change. I honestly believe that because like we was not together for like almost a year and a half. So and like shit happened to me, shit happened to him. So we were different people when we got back together. But it was just different. Like the second time, it was different the second time around.
It has to be. It's a
we made it work, but it could have been better on both sides.
Also, the one thing I did realize that me and her realized when we were talking about like maybe something happened after was we had done all of the big things already.
Okay.
So like we were together for 3 years before this.
Okay.
So all of my best moves, all of my best things, all of my cool things.
She had already seen it.
She's already been there, and that's a standard for her now. Like the shit, I'm like, hey, it's a special occasion. She's like, it's Tuesday, nigga. Like,
yeah.
So that was a thing because the new stuff kind of was unsettling to both of us because we both was in the streets too long and came back with a little bit of grit on us, and it was like,
razzle dazzle.
Yeah, a little too much razzle dazzle.
Sometimes too much razzle dazzle can be bad.
Well, when the razzle dazzle happens and you're still razzling,
like, gotta choose you're gonna razzle or dazzle.
Yeah, like she was single, so it was like, she still had friends. It's like, oh yeah, I can't see you tomorrow. We can't get lunch tomorrow because I gotta.
And see, that's the gray area shit.
Yeah.
Like when you get back with somebody, that's like the gray area because it's like, okay, we was together, we did this, and I know how you are. We were together for a long time. Like when you with somebody for a long time, you get to learn them. And like you said, people can change. So like when you get back together, they can surprise you with different things like that they didn't do before. They might have learned or, picked up or became important to them that wasn't important before. So that can be good for a relationship, or it can be you can get back with somebody and the standard that they were before, they might have got comfortable and like, okay, well, I don't have to do all that shit no more. And then that's a problem because if we were dating before and we were dating, we was going out of town, we was having fun, you were consistent, we talked a lot and all that shit, and then you come back and it's like, yeah, we together. That's good enough. I'm here.
I remember and
that could be a problem.
An ex asked me if I still went to a bar, and like she had called me like around like 9 o'clock. I'm already in the house. And she said, you still go to that one bar that you took me to? I'm like, yeah. She's like, where is it at? I'm like, I tell her,
like, bitch, are you going on a date at our bar?
What
the fuck?
I'm like, who you about to meet there, nigga? So I'm like, it's just a friend. I said, all right, you about to hang out with friends at this bar? It's like, wait, this guy was telling me about this bar.
I taught you about that bar. You can't take nobody there.
But then I'm like, all my best moves, or whatever I used to call them, whatever you want to call them, they're washed now. So, the world can have them.
Not necessarily.
Well, no, it's like I don't have any more first date moves because I ain't going on no more first dates.
That's not true.
Shit. I'm not going on another first date.
No, I'm saying, like, you can
We're done. That's it.
No. You can go on another first date with her.
Oh man, don't try and do that old fake ass Oprah book shit.
You
no,
can.
It's not no more first dates.
If it's
just
it is.
dates
If it's
night.
some shit that y'all never did together,
Just
that
a
is
date.
a good date.
Yeah,
That's a good first date.
No. We don't have first dates. We have dates.
Well, okay.
I'll tell you this. On the first date, I'll have a maximum amount of money I'll spend.
Okay.
On the first date, nigga, we eating food and that's it. We getting a conversation and some snacks.
Okay. That's cool.
This is different now. We just go out. When we finally can go out, we still go out. It's not like a big deal.
But you guys are still dating. See, that's the thing.
For now.
Well,
I'm getting older.
You're getting older, but you still have to date. Dating is important.
But no more first. My thing is like I'm not gonna go on another first date. I'm not gonna date somebody else. This is it.
Okay.
Me and this woman ain't no more dates. If me and her somehow end, I'm not going on any more dates.
Was you gonna be a trick?
Yes.
Okay.
Oh man, I seen how the game worked from the distance. I seen it from the house. Like I can see the street from the house. Like one thing I realized, cause I'm on Twitter constantly. Twitter's my favorite place.
Twitter's fucking amazing. Twitter is an amazing place.
It's a bunch of people just talking.
Yeah.
So you just like go to
all kind of random shit. Like
the right shoulder thread. You got a good 10 minutes in your life.
For sure.
So I seen the relationship talk always coming up.
I hopped on Twitter one day, and the first thing that came up was a dude. A dude asked if anybody knew where he could get grenades from because he had to show this bitch something.
That's funny.
I don't know exactly what the fuck they was going through, but I was like, you know what? This summer is going to be lit as fuck because he is on her ass.
Shit, there's a movie. Twitter was so big at one point in time. That movie Zola was based off of a girl's story on Twitter.
It.
I was gonna watch every time I'm about to watch it. I see something else in the corner that got an actor I actually know, and I'll go see what the fuck they're talking about.
No, it's funny as shit.
I would hope so.
It's funny as shit. You gotta watch it.
It seems silly, but like that's how big Twitter is. So I see Twitter.
Wild.
Twitter's like the teacher's lounge for niggas who ain't teachers. It's everybody talking shit. It's a barbershop where no matter what your hair like, come on in and talk your shit.
Come on in.
So you see everybody talk.
Yeah.
Women talk about how they feel what a man should do. Men say what a woman should do.
Yes.
And both sides are screaming how the other one's wrong.
True enough.
That's why I say I'm cool in the house.
But you know what? I'm very neutral. I see shit from both sides because, like, I'm a woman.
Uh-huh.
I'm a woman.
But you feel like a man?
I got nigga tendencies.
You don't.
I got nigga tendencies.
No
I do.
woman really does, but keep going.
I do. I'm better now.
Mm-hmm.
I'm more on the woman side now. But like when I was younger and, going through whole phases and stuff like that, I was like a nigga. It wasn't emotional and all of that shit. It was just
different. Cold-blooded.
I was doing my thing.
The right words would be cold-blooded, selfish, unaccountable. Yes, men share those traits, but acting like a man is a whole nother game.
Well, no, I didn't act like a man. I just seen things from niggas' perspective, and it made a lot of sense to me.
Oh, women are crazy and niggas are trash.
Like I just seen shit from a nigga's perspective, and I was like, you know what? I understand why this is happening. Why y'all do this shit? Because it make a lot of sense. Like, so that's like, so now I can be very neutral. Plus, I got 5 brothers, so it's like.
The sooner a woman understands how to be peace for a man, and the first thing is you never talk about how you're peace. Because once you start talking about your peace, you're not going to be peace anymore.
No.
You're too comfortable in your position.
But you have to learn who you with to be peaceful.
But nobody brags about it. When you gotta brag about what you are to a man, your man, you're probably not.
Yeah, I mean, because that's not something that you should have to broadcast.
Because if it's who you are, you just fit.
Thing, yeah.
Because like, I'm
peaceful until I'm not.
I'm pretty much. I start out hard.
Yeah, you can be hard on a bitch. I've seen you be very hard on bitches.
Well, I make sure that our time isn't gonna be wasted.
You make sure they got tough skin.
Well, because I don't have time to be holding fucking hands. Like, I tell you this, I ain't slowing down for shit.
Okay, so at this point, you do not want to teach. You want somebody that's ready.
I'll coach, but I'm only coaching professionals.
Got it.
I'm not coaching high school level kids, not even if you're the best varsity. I ain't coaching no NCAA college level kid. I did the college already.
Okay.
I did a lot of starter kits of women, like women who were on their way to the pros.
Okay.
And I couldn't cut it. Like that curve,
yeah,
I ain't that.
Yeah. Okay. Now I'm there now.
Okay.
I'm there now. I'm at that point now where it's like, okay, you want to fuck with me? Cool. But it's certain shit that I just feel like I shouldn't have to bring up. I shouldn't have to tell you. You should just know.
All right. I'll take that and I ask you this question.
Uh-huh.
If you treat relationships like a job,
Yeah.
you have to have the job description discussed with the person trying to get the job.
Yes.
Now, I'm not saying you do this, but we're going to talk for our general statements today.
Okay.
A lot of women, not most, just enough to say more than some,
Okay.
will just say a man should know how to work that job that he just got to.
But every job is different.
That exactly. So you got to put that job description, which is like your standards, down. Well, I don't know. Okay, here's my question. After my established job description part, would you think that's a requirement or a standard? And they are different.
I think it's a bit of both.
I'm listening.
I think it's a bit of both because it's like, no, requirements.
Okay.
Because standards are what other people, what they see. Mm-hmm. Like you see how people say relationship goals and shit online.
Presentation. Yep.
Presentations, right? So they see that and they think that's the standard. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
But your requirements are your boundaries, what you're okay with, what you're not okay with. This is what I'm looking for. I ain't taking less than this. That's what it takes to be with me. A standard is like, well, yeah, he a decent dude. We could probably make it work. That's a standard.
I get that.
Or, she can cook.
All right. So,
she got a job. That's a standard.
So I'm following you. A standard would be a dude that's educated. We'll just say educated as like the standard. He has to be educated.
Yeah.
Then a requirement
has to be able to read out loud to his,
to start. Like that's to even get the job application.
Right.
To get the job, he has to show something more. Like he has to have a degree.
Yes.
So okay, you would date a guy to give him a chance with no degree if it works. Mm-hmm. But having that degree, he checks that box already, so he ain't got to really have. You ain't got to ask a nigga that what's your favorite book question.
Yeah.
Because he already read a few books.
Right.
Fair enough. I'm just making sure I'm following.
Yeah.
Because I know for me as a guy, when I was single looking, my standard was education and family when I got to my 30s.
Okay. Yeah, because it changes.
Yeah.
Because the things that are important to you when you are 20 are not important anymore.
Before it was titties and ass. Titties and ass and pretty faces.
So
then,
it changes.
Then I realized that wasn't really for me.
Once you want different things in life, your requirements and
because when it was just, I was dating the outside girls.
Okay.
Not all of them. Some of them were really good. A lot of them, when I got older, I transitioned from the girls that would be dancing on the speaker to the girl that was out for her friend's birthday.
Okay.
Like that girl who used to be out this one time.
Yeah.
I could pull the whole, hey, that's how I met you. It was like, hey, what you doing here, girl? This is, I don't know what, this is somebody's party tonight.
Yeah, that's me now. Like, that's me.
But also back in there, I had a cheat code because I was in the party. Mm-hmm. So I could do the whole shot relay. Oh, yes, I might know a guy that can get you in the club next week if you want to come back and hang out.
Yeah. Because I knew you could, yeah.
Yeah, it's like, oh, yeah, I know a guy. Just call this number.
Look, you got to use what you got.
Oh, I had bait.
Yeah.
I had enough bait.
You got to use it.
But now, I regret what I have now because no new hoes will ever enjoy it. Like, I will never, ever have groupie fun. And it used to bother me. The first time when I first had the kid, it was like, I'm on tour. They don't even know how fucking fun this is. I'm traveling. Mm-hmm. I could probably have some fun now. And it's like, you got to go home. It's like, I got to get home now. I got to help with the baby.
I got to go.
Yeah. Then you're like, man, I don't want to lose this. Yeah. Mm-hmm. He's like, I don't want to lose this because all the new hoe is going to be is another baby, maybe. Like, she's not going to be cool with just my kids.
Yeah.
She going to want to have one of her own.
Yeah.
I'm not doing that shit again.
Yeah, especially if you don't have any.
Yeah, I've seen the world.
Now, that's a requirement for me because I don't have any kids.
Oh,
so
yeah.
like if I start dating somebody, like I'm gonna let you know from the jump, like I want a baby. Not today,
Oh, yeah.
but I want a baby. So if you're not open to that, we don't even need to waste each other's time.
Yeah, plus I couldn't get single for like 10 years anyways. Because none of the girls worth dating would be single right now. For me, for what I'd be coming out of.
That's not true, though.
One, I don't got time.
It's a lot of good chicks that's single, and they single because they've been dating the wrong type of niggas. So
I got 2 kids. So
okay.
my dating bait has to come with more money. So 2 kids.
You gotta balance that.
I'm 39, so let's say damn near 40. Because if I'm dating, I'm 40 at this point.
Yeah,
at least. I'm in my 40s. I'm dating. I'm not. Yeah. She's not leaving for another year. If she trying to leave, we're gonna work shit out for it. We're gonna argue for a year before she get out of my. So I'm gonna say,
enough, because y'all already like in it.
Oh yeah, whatever she's trying to do, she here till another year.
Yeah.
No matter what the fuck happens, it could be the worst year when I get home from now till next September.
Yeah, but you got a year.
Yep.
You got a year.
So I'll be 40 if somehow some shit don't work. I'm back in the streets by 40. 40. Where the fuck do I date at 40 though? I can't. I'm not going out. I don't have time. Hard. My weekends are already locked up. Yeah. So I'm gonna have to meet a girl who's a groupie who thinks I'm shit at the comedy. Like, you gotta fuck me at the comedy club because I don't socialize at work.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
So what I'm gonna do? Like I've already not thought about leaving, but I'm like knowing that ain't no reason for me to leave. That's a piece you gotta find with yourself as a man.
Exactly.
But leaving is stupid now. The streets aren't for me. I was in the streets enough to get here.
Right.
Like that, the streets, I'm like Aladdin, nigga. Yeah, I was in the streets long enough. You gotta go
in the streets to get
now I'm on a carpet talking to the bitch, hey, you trust me?
Yeah. That's true. Because you gotta go through the streets to get somewhere because, like, homebodies and all of that stuff, it's cool because I'm a homebody. Like, I like being at home.
You like being at home. Don't say you're a homebody, fam. I would go out with you every fucking Wednesday.
That's what I'm saying. Now I'm a homebody. But it doesn't change anything. Like,
you old, nigga. You ain't a homebody.
Yeah, I'm old
26,
as fuck.
I'll let you say you're a homebody. You are old.
I'm fucking 35.
You're
like,
old.
I'm old. Shit,
you got
I don't want to be outside.
Left. You got 1 year left of saying you got some good pussy.
I ain't gonna claim that.
I'm telling you, niggas don't.
I ain't gonna claim that.
You can say whatever you want.
I ain't gonna claim that.
It's like athlete needs, my nigga.
I take good care of my pussy. I don't
Let me
think
tell you
this.
I
ain't even got that many miles on this motherfucker.
It don't matter about miles. It's still, you are still 35.
Yes, I am 35.
All right, so look at it like this. These younger girls, every generation, they watching porn way more than they learning that shit is wilder. Porn's getting even more wild.
Yeah, porn is getting disgusting.
So, to you, that's what I'm saying. That's, you got here with some young jack. Some cat be 31 years old. He been out here in these streets a little bit longer, hardcore with it. I wouldn't fuck with
somebody that's 31.
You say that?
I wouldn't fuck with somebody. 31.
You don't want a nigga with kids, or you don't mind?
I don't mind.
Oh, okay. Go.
Yeah, I don't mind. I don't mind that.
You ain't get him, and not even getting him young. You want to get a nigga just.
Yeah,
fresh
I
off
don't.
The boat.
You know, I don't mind a nigga with kids because I never did actually. And like when I was younger, I would only date dudes that had kids because they wouldn't pressure me to have a kid. I wasn't ready, so I knew if they already had kids, like it wasn't gonna be. Oh, let's have a baby. Like, you know what I'm saying? It wasn't, the pressure wasn't going to be on me.
Subconsciously, I did the same thing. Well, I didn't really want to be, I would be with girls who had kids. Not be with them, but I was with a few women that had kids because I knew that I had time. My bag was always packed.
Yeah, you had time.
No, I didn't want to stay. I didn't want to be with them forever. Like, not being knocking at them. They were great. I didn't date too many whack women. I didn't date, like, girlfriends that were garbage. I had one. But I was in college. But
that don't count.
Once I had to establish my life, I dated some ones.
You dated good. You dated decent.
Because I remember when I was getting out the streets, I was just trying to retire. Like, not retirement plan, but I didn't want to have to worry about things that would bother me. I'm not going to take care of a woman. Not like that. Not like you ain't got a job.
Okay. Understandable.
I need, not just because like the money part. It's not just that. That helps because I'm pretty damn. I'm just give you everything because no woman now is my grandmother.
Right.
Where they just gonna be the house and the peace and all of this extra shit and complain to the kids and to everybody else but to him.
Yeah.
No, I'm dealing with a woman who she went to school. Mm-hmm. If you don't go to school to get your doctorate, nigga, you working.
Yeah.
Because you spent all your time. You could have been a good hoe. You was being a student and being a smart person and doing dissertation. All them years you could have been hoeing. And being a housekeeper for niggas and gassing niggas up, she don't have the gas nigga up gene and muscle strong.
Okay. Because it ain't for everybody. Everybody don't have it.
So, but when you Dr. Shaw, what the fuck you supposed to do? You supposed to be out here humble? So I get it, but she ain't the first woman I did that had a doctorate or was in that space. But it's like, I don't want a woman who I gotta worry about ever. Like if I fuck up or something happens, I don't need to worry about money with you.
Yeah.
I've had an argument about money once. I was like 28, 26. 2007. So that was early. It was when the Puppets had Kobe and LeBron.
Yeah. Okay,
and LeBron was still here.
Yeah.
And my friend had some tickets for me. Well, he said he had some tickets for me for that Cavs-Laker game.
Okay.
So he told me they'd be $250 a piece. I was fresh out. I was done with the parties, but I was doing graphics. So but I could kind of count on my money.
Yeah.
I saved up the money, the $250 for 2 tickets. The $500 is sitting here waiting. I call this man for 3 days. He don't pick up. The game's on that 4th day.
Okay.
So I'm like, nigga, what's up? He don't call me back.
I'm pressing you. What's going on?
I told her we going to the game.
Right.
I'm excited.
These tickets.
She's telling her friends she going to the game.
I need these tickets.
Tickets. The game happened. We ain't got no tickets.
Oh. Because
I was dumb and young. I didn't think to go down there to try to buy the tickets from somebody. I thought this man gonna give me the tickets because he got the good tickets.
Right.
I'm gonna be good. He ain't got me no tickets. I'm fucked up.
Right.
In my head, I'm like, you got $500. Go down there and figure it out.
Yeah.
Didn't think about that.
Okay.
So we just in her house with her her sister and her sister's husband. And I think one of her friends came over.
Okay.
And her sister say, I thought y'all was going to the game. Halfway through the game, we already on the couch. Everybody watching the game. And she said, some things happen.
Busted you out, huh?
Oh. And I realized then, all right, I gotta, when it comes to some shit, I gotta I learned that. Yeah, you don't want to embarrass her.
You gotta see it through.
Because I took the hit as me, but really it's like, yeah, she was excited.
Yeah, that's the worst thing.
It took me years.
Embarrassing you, that is the worst thing ever.
It didn't take me years to get it, but it took me a while that feeling. I'm like, all right, first I knee jerk, like, bitch, you trying to play me? But it's like, no, this is more to tell me something.
Yeah.
And we didn't make it, of course, but I learned that lesson on some more. When you bring some shit up, you might want to, or say it when it's done.
Yeah.
Or what I do sometimes, I'll take care of it already and then talk it through.
Okay.
I'll have it done already, and then we'll act like we're gonna figure it out together.
Yeah.
I mean,
that's a good thing.
It's a trick, but it's like it's the way to stay there. But like I dated one girl, she was on her way out of college. That early 30s for me was everybody was getting out of college.
Yeah.
And they were looking for the dream nigga because they've been in the bubble for so long. They thought that this nigga was outside waiting for them. It was just me. I was just out there waiting for him. There was nobody else coming.
It was just me.
Yeah. I had one. She was in dental school. She finished, and then she's like, yeah. She told me we broke up. She told me she broke up with me over FaceTime. But she broke up over me, and she had a bad connection, so she had to repeat herself a few times.
Okay.
Nigga, that's one of my favorite breakups because she had to repeat herself. So I can't hear, like, what are you saying? I can't hear you. Like, this ain't working. Damn. And I'm like, oh, shit, I heard that. Okay. All right.
I heard that part.
All right. She told me she was the guy that wore a suit to work. I'm like, that's not a thing. But fine, go ahead and find him. Hopefully she did. Another one, she moved to Miami. She was a doctor, and she thought Florida would be better. She went to Miami, saw them bitches down there, and felt old and useless because she's from Cleveland. Yeah. And she like, oh. Hey, boo. No, bitch. I can't do this. No. I can't do this myself. I start sounding like y'all. No.
I got to choose me first.
But also, black women got it where I don't think y'all understand y'all power just yet. I do not think black women understand the power they wield when it comes to dating. They act as if they're still their grandmother's generation. I need a man to take care of me. Not now. You can buy your own house.
There are some. But for the most part now, it's kind of like bitches is getting to the money. Like they figuring this shit out. And so
you got your own money though.
Right. And with me, see, I've had a man take care of me before. And honestly, I can't say it was easier because I didn't have the worries of, okay, I got to pay this, I got to do this, I got to do that. So I need to work an extra 2 hours at work to do this and all that. I didn't have that stress on me. Mm-hmm. So it was a lot easier. But with that, it's a lot that comes with being taken care of. And I don't think that women understand that.
Job description.
Yeah, like it's a lot that come with that shit. Like if a nigga's gonna take care of you fully, it is the nigga got wiggle room. He got wiggle room.
Wiggle room or a say? So my question is more, is it wiggle room or just you have a voice that's a lot, like you have that 51 to 49% of the talk?
No, it's wiggle room.
Fair enough. All right.
Wiggle room. Because women that get taken care of, they take less shit. I mean, they take more shit than a woman that's not. Like if I'm dating somebody and I'm still hustling, grinding, paying all my bills, you are not going to fucking cut up on me. I am not going to be worried about how I'm going to buy this new machine or for my shop or, you know, pay my rent up on my shop for 6 months at a time or anything like that. I'm not going to be stressed about that and then you cutting up on me. Nigga, no. It's a choice.
That's funny.
You want to cut up? No problem. But it's going to cost you. Might cost you a little, might cost you a lot, but it's going to cost you.
That's one of my
It's
favorite
gonna cost
markets.
you. It's gonna cost you to cut up on me. Fuck that. You ain't doing it for free.
All right, so I ain't trying to put a price tag on shit because I don't need niggas getting aspirations for how much you cost. I'm just saying.
I'm costly.
I would imagine.
Yeah.
Let's do vague. Let's do standard Cleveland rate.
Okay.
So you can remove yourself and just like what would be a basic package for a trick? If a man
for a trick,
and I say a trick,
Okay.
but not trick like it's a bad thing.
Okay.
I look at tricking as a man who doesn't have the patience, but has the time, has the money, I should say. Like he don't want to talk to you, he don't want to get to know you. He trying to just here is what I'm paying for.
Here's the thing that I don't think a lot of dudes could save a lot of money if they put forth the effort, but it's easier to kick out money than effort. It's easier. So a lot of niggas, they kick out the bread to keep you quiet, keep you happy. They can come and go how they please. And, you know, they don't have to put in as much effort. Like you said, they don't have to get to know you well and all that. They get to know you well enough for y'all situation. So if you got a guy that's putting in the effort of making you feel like a priority, making you feel important, coming through, always, you know, a stand-up dude. You know you can depend on him if you need him. They don't spend as much money. Because the things that, when a guy's putting forth the effort, the things that are asked of him are way cheaper than the shit that niggas that's not putting the effort forth have to buy.
It's also worth more than money.
It is.
Like,
it is. If I know if I'm fucking with you and I know if something happens or I need something done or whatever, I can pick up the phone and call you. That means more to me than you buying me a bag or giving me money to go shopping. I can do that shit myself. I make my own fucking money. So I can go do that myself. If I want a bag and I see one, I'm going to go get it. I'm not waiting on no nigga to do it. I'm not asking you twice to do it. If I see it, I want it. But if I know I can call you in a situation and I know I'm on my way, that means more to me than material things. So if I have a man that's doing that, he's going to spend less money on me. Because the things that I'm asking him for, they're free. So the dudes that actually
they don't cost money. Let's not do that. They don't cost money. The things you want don't cost money. They're not free.
Okay. They don't, okay, yeah.
Because they
don't cost money, but
being a dependable person,
that can cost you money.
It can cost you money, but it costs you more time. Which a nigga with money can literally just say, "Oh, I'll pay for that, this and that, and the other."
Yeah, I'll pay for somebody to do it.
When you gotta be there and serve like actual like sweat equity, it's different.
It's different, and it mean more.
Yeah,
I appreciate it more. Like I'm not even going.
Well, it also costs more. Money is a tool. Niggas can treat money however they want, but money is just a tool.
Yeah, it is.
It's nothing else. You don't have a personality for money. You can just have access to other things by exchanging money for things.
But a lot of niggas they lead with the money.
Because they don't have personalities.
They don't have personalities. So
they can't be dependable either.
Right.
They only got money.
They only have money. They don't have a lot of substance, but they have money. So when niggas lead like that with me, you're giving me an opportunity. You're putting an opportunity in front of me to take your money. Not to be your piece, not to be your back rubber or, your support. You giving me an opportunity to take your money. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to take your money.
Here's my Skip Bayless, Shannon Sharp side
bar.
Let's
do it.
If men put out and leave with the money first, and that's an opening statement.
Yeah.
And sometimes they'll be offended by a woman asking for the money they're kind of offering. Mm-hmm. But women do the same thing with sexuality and attention. Now, I'm not saying they deserve none of that wild shit. I'm just saying that not you, but fucking you as your gender, for the ones who want man attention and some that don't, they'll look a certain way and know they look good, but then get mad when you're in the lion's den. Now, I'm not saying at work because we already got laws for that shit. But I'm talking about social settings where women and men are interacting, and a man will approach a woman who looks like she's trying to hang out for money. Yeah. Not a prostitute, but girls who want to have fun with money. Like she's dressing like she got the right thing. She got the right purse. It looks like she balling. Yeah. And you want to say, hey, what's up with it? Yeah. Now, the miscommunication to me, that I feel like women will lead with the sexy, but then be offended. Like a man will be offended if he talking about how much balling he's doing. Well,
that's the thing. If that's what you lead with and that's your strong point, you can't get mad at somebody pressing the strong point.
So how come when a man stress a strong point with a woman he sees her and I'm gonna say how I fucking sound. She'll be overly sexual. Like she'll know that she's desirable. That's a burden you have to be in. The crown's heavy, motherfucker. If you're gonna be a hot bitch, you're gonna be out here getting hot bitch treatment.
Keep your shit straight. That's funny as fuck. Don't let it get tilted.
So I'm saying, but how can you, not saying how can you, but so many women will say, all you niggas want to do is try and fly you out and fuck. Well, bitch, you better not get on the goddamn flight. I'm
gonna be
sorry.
Honest. If a nigga fly me out, I'm fucking.
I've never done it, but nigga, if I did,
I've been flown out before.
You know what? No, you know what? I flew my girl out.
She fucked, didn't she?
She had my baby too, nigga.
All right.
I flew her. I flew her to Tampa for the hell of it. I had a weekend in Tampa, and we was off Sunday, so I just flew her out for that Saturday show. And we hung out all Sunday, came home Monday. Then we went to New Orleans for Essence Fest. Yeah, those are two. I mean, I had to save fucking pennies I had a little jar by the door to save up for the goddamn thing. Right, but we had a good time there. But I mean, I'll fly. That's it.
That comes with it. Like, not saying, okay, man, you're obligated to fuck this man because he's flying you out. But
you are.
At the end of the day, if a nigga fly you out, okay, he is not flying you out just to look at you and all of that shit. He want to kick it. He want to have fun. He gonna show you a good time. You know. Now, I will say, getting flown out and getting fucked and not getting nothing out of it, that's bad pussy management.
Okay. All right.
That's bad pussy management.
Big joker that shit.
Yeah, no, that's bad pussy management. Now, I done got flown out, and I have had excellent times. I have gotten things, like I went shopping and shit like that. But that you had that conversation before you even get on the flight. Okay. I ain't never got on no flight and didn't think, oh, this nigga about to take me and do this and do that and do that, and then I'm going to cuddle with him. No, I'm going to fuck. I'm giving up. I'm gonna give up some little kitty. He's on the floor.
Hey, but the thing, like, this is my thing. When women try to treat it, and I say this social contract. If I do something for you under the pretense of you doing something for me, you can't get that whole shit cold feet and be like, well, I flew out here. Well, I'm supposed to fuck like you flew me out here. You can't break down what I've done for you. Yeah. Because you don't want to do something now. You're trying to hijack me.
But the thing is,
you're trying to lie to me. You're trying to extort me. It's extortion on both sides. We both do it, but women do it that way.
Yeah, but see, the thing is about that, like, you see all these videos now, like dudes posting about girls coming out, and he put me back on a flight because I ain't want to fuck. Okay, here's the thing.
I don't believe that shit.
A lot of times, they want the what's being offered to them, because sometimes they've never had that.
Which one is they? Because it's two sides. Men and
Well,
women.
no, the females.
Okay.
A lot of them have never had a nigga take them to Saks and buy a bag, or so it sound good. So they like, oh yeah, he want to fly me out and take me shopping. He gonna buy me a bag. He gonna get these shoes
and
I
he
want.
Gonna dog that throat.
Yeah, it's
he
like
gonna
so
have
they
his
like
camera phone out.
So they like, okay, I'm gonna go, and then they be like, I don't really like this nigga, but he offering this. So they're so thirsty for the bag and the shopping and the eating, the party and all that shit. They go. Then they get there and they're like, oh God, I don't want to fuck this nigga. I don't even like him for real. But you done put yourself in that position because this nigga done took you and bought you some shit you've never had before. You have never had a Louis bag before. You've never had a Gucci bag before. This nigga done bought you the whole set. The whole set. You about to go home styling. And you think he don't want no pussy? He didn't do that shit just out the goodness of his heart.
That is funny because I bought my girl a Kate Spade bag recently just because she liked it. That's her shit though. She liked that brand. Yeah. So whenever it come out with some new shit I see that I can afford, here you go.
I like Kate Spade. They got some nice shit.
Yeah, and the colorways, she likes all the designs, the patterns. I like them too. So I was like, hey, I like these things. I'll go get you.
That's what she like.
But in my younger days, I never really spent money on a woman. Mm-hmm. And it wasn't like the money, I didn't have the same money. Of course, I was younger. Yeah. But it's not like I'm leaps and bounds different. I'm the same box I've been checking on the goddamn.
But things change. Like, the shit that women want change as they get older.
I mean, also...
See, like, the shit that I would let a nigga buy me at 20, 25, you can't buy me that shit now.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
Yeah, that changes.
But I like the speed I'm at now. I like this speed. I don't want to go faster. I don't want to go slower.
Understandable.
It's
a good space for you.
Yeah, so when I see the shit, I like, ooh, I was in the war and seen, like, I remember a girl try to press me to buy her food after the club one night. Like, we was all outside, it was some food spot, I forget where it was, and she just like trying to get me to buy her food. Didn't even know this girl. And she tried to be like, nigga, it's just some chicken. Damn, you broke or something?
Nah, bitches, you broke or something?
Like, exactly. It's like,
did you come not to get chicken or?
But my thing, like, the fact
you were gonna get chicken before you started talking to me.
Not even that. I wasn't gonna. Oh, before she met me, yeah.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, you went to the chicken place to get chicken, so why all of a sudden is it on me?
But when she had these feelings, it's like this bitch was really good. If I had been the nigga she thought I was,
yeah, she would have sucked you for the chicken.
I already got some chicken, and some was cool.
Yeah, no.
But if I'd have came around some more, you fucking for chicken? Now she's like, you trying to fuck for chicken? No, bitch, are you?
Right.
Like, we can say the same sentence back with different contexts.
How much is chicken worth to you, bitch?
Like, how hungry are you? Because if your hungry level and my horny level the same, shit, we can work this out. I get you that chicken, man.
Get the wings to fuck. What's going on?
I get you sauce on the side and sauce on top, whatever you want.
Get it.
For this one time, though. One time fee.
Yeah.
I'm popping and I'm done.
Yeah. I mean,
I wish.
Shit costs.
My thing is, women are trying, not all, a very small population that are allowed, are trying to be fuck-free prostitutes.
They're trying, but that's not. No.
No, good. But no, the thing is, niggas is getting beat because every time.
But they shorten themselves.
Well, who?
They shorten themselves. They're trying to prostitute without fucking. You shorten yourself.
Okay, let me hear how this go.
Yeah, like, if I meet a nigga, right? And he do something for me or he trying to impress me. Mm-hmm. Right? Now.
Throwing out the bait.
Yeah, throwing out the bait. Now, my thing is approach what you can maintain.
Oh, yeah.
With that. Like, if you see me, I got jewelry on. I got a designer bag. I got Cartier glasses on. So, that tells you right there, like, this bitch might cost me some money. If that's not your thing, don't approach me. Because, yes, I am going to cost you some money.
That's funny because I have embraced corny nigga outlook. Like, I'm wearing a WNBA Champions hoodie.
Okay.
I'm wearing Adidas with Jordans, but the Jordans are mids. They're not even the good ones. They're the mid ones, which are like the West Side ones, what I call
like the West Side J's.
Okay. Yeah, like they like, but so the outfit, the aesthetic ain't shit. It's just colors.
Yeah.
I like that pressure-free kick it.
Yeah.
Because when you're younger, I spent $700 on 2 throwback jerseys in my 20s.
Oh, well, that
One was a
at the
Royals. One was a Royals that was too big. The other one was a Jim Brown that was too big. I'm not a Browns fan, my nigga. It was all the booster had for $350.
Okay.
And I bought these 2 jerseys. I wore them. I ended up trading them for other niggas who had jerseys. You know, we all started trading clothes.
Yeah.
Everybody broke. We all broke young niggas.
Yeah.
So we all got to trade them up. Like we got another one.
Make it look good.
Oh, I had a Terry Bradshaw that was too big. My mama even asked me about it, like, is that a real jersey he wore before? No, no, mom. I'm just a medium built nigga wearing a 2X.
This is what
jersey.
size it was.
Yeah.
I mean, I had to go with it.
It's like, man, I look at niggas now and I'm like, bro, I buy shoes for shows. Mm-hmm. Like if some new shoes come out, I don't buy the new shoes. I buy the ones that are recognizable. I only buy the hits now.
Yeah. Understandable.
It's like, yeah, I don't have to play that game. I don't gotta have any
to.
honey. I don't need any honey for the bees.
No, you don't.
I can be grumpy with my vinegar.
You can.
And just be out here telling niggas, get off my grass. Cause I'm like, I see it, and I'm like, damn, the game is so cold. There is no love. Cause if a girl don't really fuck with you, she find everything you doing as corny or broke nigga shit. With love is some broke shit, cause love ain't expensive. You trying to do nice shit for a girl for
love
Valentine's
is free.
Day.
Relationships aren't.
Yes.
Yeah, love is free. Relationships are not.
Who the fuck, like, here's my thing. Do women still want love? Or are they so over it with us that they just doing it to pass time like a jail sentence?
No, women still want love.
Okay.
They still want love. I mean, it's important. But now, the relationship standards are so different than they were in the past that it is like, you lucky if you get love out of it. But the shit that used to be end all be all type of shit that now is like acceptable. So it's different.
The thing is, men haven't really asked for more. It's just women offer less.
In some situations, but I think,
and you can say the same about men. I don't know.
Yeah, in some situations, because some niggas want the benefits of a relationship but don't want the responsibility of the relationship.
I need to hear that in a better way.
In a better way?
So I can understand and argue with you.
They want the benefits of the relationship with you.
So they want to have all of the perks.
All the perks. They want all the perks, but they don't want the responsibility. They want you to... They don't want you fucking with nobody else.
Okay.
They want you available when they need you.
Okay.
They want you calling around, taking care of their business, being a secretary. They want you cooking.
All right. Okay. That's where you. Okay.
You know, want you being a head doctor and all that shit. But they don't want the responsibility of, no, you my nigga, you can't do that. That is disrespectful to me.
What does a man do then? Because I'm like, you told me the things women do that a man or what a woman is expected to do. Mm-hmm. What would you say a man is expected to do? He falls short on. Falls short.
Being consistent, knowing what they want, and standing on that.
Okay.
And following through on what the fuck they told you to get you in the situation.
All right. So I've dated a girl and she was simple like you just said. Like the things you just described were very simple. But her background was very up here.
Okay.
Like dad played football at a high level. Mom and dad opened a business after dad was out of football.
Okay.
They're doing just fine.
Okay.
House had a little spiral stair, a little curve on the little stairs.
All right.
Very nice space. Yeah. She comes from this.
Okay.
Her requirements to be your boyfriend weren't as high to get the job. Mm-hmm. To keep the job, nigga in a suit. Because she wanted a man with a suit. So in the beginning, this guy could be cool. Mm-hmm. We'll see. I didn't have no genie. I'm just out here being Aladdin, trying to impress a bitch with an apple and a monkey. And she's like, nigga, you gotta show me something. Like I need some more. Even though, and we had one conversation because.
But is that what she had been dating?
No, well, that's the thing too. I was so new to her because I was right after school. So a lot of them times, those girls they're educated, but people skills they not,
shitty.
They're not weathered by the hood. They're not the hood, but not weathered by the streets.
Mm-hmm.
They've never been in the streets.
Mm-hmm.
They have an opinion. They have a very articulate opinion about what the streets are, but they've never been in the street. Like, you remember the first time you jaywalked, how you felt as a kid? Imagine you never jaywalked until you're 25.
Okay.
And you had this image of what jaywalkers were. You called them jaywalkers, for God's sakes.
Yeah.
Like, niggas just cross the street because they've been crossing the street since they was kids.
Right.
But a person who sees it as jaywalking, you jaywalking. Nigga, the light is 50 feet up there. Nigga, I'm not going to the fucking light. The store is here. Cross the fucking
right here.
Yeah. That's how we see it.
Yeah.
But she didn't see it as cross the street. She like, that's jaywalking. She never crossed the street before. She never was in the street.
Okay.
She got in the street with me, and it was like, it's a lot of street.
It's a lot of street. It's a lot of jaywalking.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's a lot of jaywalking. You gotta get.
Oh, you better, and I don't hold your hand and walk around. I don't do that. You ain't an old lady. You better, when you see me walking, get
you
in
better
pace.
follow through.
Yeah.
Let's go, because I'm gonna leave.
But I had I'm not taking rookies and making veterans.
Okay.
I'm only taking veterans who want to get a ring.
Okay. There's nothing wrong with that.
Yeah, but here's the thing. I'm not giving max deals.
You're not giving max deals?
No, because a max deal would be for a rookie. Like, the only way I could get a max deal to a woman where she could ball out and, like, feel taken care of more if she came with less.
That's true.
Like, my girl now comes with more than me financially, so she don't really need me to be that kind of man.
Yeah.
But I didn't get a woman who need that kind of man.
Right.
Many people say man and woman, and I understand that half the time, no nigga can have two wives. He got a wife he fuck with, and he can have another bitch who say she cool being a wife.
Yeah.
But you got one wife for real. You got one woman you can fuck with for real.
Yeah.
You got one partner. Nobody says, how many partners you got?
Yeah.
You got one partner.
You got one partner, yeah.
Yeah, you got your partner, and then you can have fun. If y'all work that out.
Yeah.
Y'all can do that. But you know who number one.
Yeah, you know who,
yo.
That's it.
Like,
but
I can't afford it too. One of my patients ain't high enough to even deal with two people's and shits. Like, I don't have time for your story of your day.
I don't have the emotional capacity for multiple. So that's why I date who I date, and that's kind of it. Because, it's like, if you got multiples, right? Your main nigga that your favorite. Say your favorite. He call you, he having a fucked up day. Some fucked up you coach him through that. You get him through that. Another nigga can't call me having a fucked up day. You gonna have to call your mama, your sister, your best friend. You got to call somebody else for them to coach you through that. Because my emotional capacity is filled for the day on coaching somebody through having something. So that's why I don't even do multiples, because I ain't got it in me. I don't got the patience. The emotional capacity is not there.
Oh, I remember.
It's not there.
I was in my worst days as a dirt dog, young nigga just dating, and I was dating 3 girls for real. Like, I didn't have I had a favorite, but she wasn't really asking for much because I was young. Nobody really knew what the fuck they was doing. They was just having fun.
Yeah, you just having fun.
So the one who wasn't asking for much had a lot going on, and the other 2 adored me. Okay. Compared to what, like, she was more like what's up, nigga? Like, we peers. Yeah. The other 2 were like, hey, you need something? Can I come over? They had showed attention, but I'm like, all 3 of them was shit. Then all 3 of them had bad things happen to them. One got in a car accident. The other one, I think she lost a job, if I'm not mistaken. Okay. Or something was happening with her life, like she needed some help. And I'm like, ooh, bitch, I got to get you some distance so that you figure that out, because I cannot.
I can't do it.
Oh, no.
It ain't in my budget.
Like, I ain't got time. This bitch, I got to drive her around now a little bit. Because she helped me out. She helped me a lot. So I
got other shit to do.
Like, I had to do hierarchy now. Like, she held me down. I
got to do other shit.
You made me come, but nigga, that's only because she be busy too. So
Yeah.
Like, I can't handle everybody had an issue. It's like, I ain't got nothing for y'all.
Yeah, I can't take care of
I'll be a piece of shit to y'all too. I'm cool with that. It's
regardless. Like, I say having multiples and all of that stuff, like, if you I can be in a relationship with a dude, right? I'm his main bitch. We rocking. We fuck with each other, right? I'm gonna cost you the most money. That's hilarious. All right, I'm gonna cost you the most money. I know that. But he can have 2 other bitches on a lower scale that don't require as much as I require, and he can handle all 3. Because I might call you and say, hey, I want to get a laser hair removal machine. It's $3,200. I want to order it tomorrow. Okay? That's a requirement for me because I'm running a business. That's important to me. That's how I make my money. So you want to invest in that so I'm not in your pocket, right?
Okay.
So, but his next bitch might call and say, I need $80 to get my nails done.
That's funny.
You see the big difference?
That's hilarious.
He can handle that. Then another bitch might call and say, hey, I'm going out with my girls. Can I have a couple dollars? Can I have $100 to go out for drinks? He can handle that.
That's funny.
He can handle that. And they think that they're actually getting ahead with this nigga, but you ain't even getting shit for real. That's nothing. I know a nigga that played $250 a day in numbers.
$250 what?
$250
okay.
a day in numbers. So you calling him asking him for $80 or $100? That's nothing.
In numbers? How old is this nigga? You talking about he playing numbers?
He ain't even that old, for real. He ain't even that old.
He playing the numbers?
He a gambler, man. He that nigga gambles.
So I know a nigga who's still spending $250.
Yeah, but it's like
going down to Detroit Red and telling him.
But seriously, if you have somebody that do that, right? He can say, okay, you need $80. Cool. I just want to play my second half of the numbers for the day.
Funny as fuck.
It ain't shit. But that $3,200, like, goddamn, bitch. All right, shit. Yeah, I'm gonna get it to you, but goddamn, it's a sting. So a nigga can have 3. They just have to be in different levels. Like, you can't have 3 bad bitches. Unless you can afford that shit. And having 3 bad bitches, 4 bad bitches, that's a rich man's game.
You ain't really got them either. You ain't really got 3 people regardless.
No.
No matter what level.
Because you can't
split
your time enough to actually have them all on the same level.
Unless you got them cool with each other.
Yeah. Like if you got some sister wife shit going on. Other than that, you really can't. Like the other 2 that might call, he might fuck them from time to time. They might go out, have some drinks or some shit like that. It ain't nothing serious. You know what I'm saying? One of them might be a little younger, so she think it's a little serious, so he know, okay, she ain't fucking nobody else.
Or the other 2 know what it is.
Yeah.
And they just collecting they check. One might even have a nigga.
They getting what they want.
Yeah.
They getting what they want, and that's it. Like, but my thing is back to the bad pussy management.
Oh, is this time? Is it time?
I mean, back to the bad pussy management.
Let him have it. Go get it.
Okay. Well,
yeah.
All right. Okay.
Pussy management.
Hey hoes, listen. Pussy management is a thing. Okay? You gotta have good pussy management. Bad pussy management is fucking and getting nothing out of the deal. If you gonna be fucking, don't be scared to ask for shit. Cause a nigga ain't gonna be scared to ask you for no pussy. Okay? So if that's your skill, that's what you gonna use to get ahead, you use that motherfucker in a good way. You use it to benefit you. Okay? Don't just be giving pussy out for the pleasure of it. Because
but what if she
the pleasure cool? The pleasure cool. Don't get me wrong. The pleasure is cool, but don't just be fucking this nigga, fucking that nigga
for the pleasure.
For the pleasure. No, if you fucking a nigga, you like fucking them, and y'all get into a relationship, that's cool. But if you fucking this nigga, fucking that nigga, fucking this nigga, you should never be short on no rent. You should never be short on no bills because you are fucking. You fucking, that's a service.
Is it?
Yes.
It is.
It is a service because look, you got to think about it like this. If I'm fucking this nigga, we had good sex, right? It turned into something. That's cool. If I'm fucking a nigga and when we fuck around, oh, you want me doing all these tricks, you want me doing this, you want me doing that, you want me working hard, sweating my edges out, nigga, that's gonna cost you. I ain't just doing that shit for the fuck of it. You gonna give me what I want. Cause I'm giving you what you want. And you ain't scared to ask me to do some wild shit. You ain't scared to ask me to put my motherfucking leg over my head.
I get you.
So
you can do that?
Yeah, actually I'm fucking with you. Yeah, I'm still kind of, limber, Hilarious. But yeah, if I'm doing that hard work and you want me eating dick and all that. Yeah, it's gonna cost you.
Eating ass for $32,000.
I ain't eating no ass. I don't give a fuck how much money you got. I'm not eating no ass. That's just I'm not doing that. Enough is enough. You got to stop.
I don't know how you even ask for that. But I don't want to even get into that one. That's too far into the weeds of sex shit. Yeah. I don't want to do that.
You don't want to do that. Yeah. But yeah, don't have bad pussy management. Use it to your advantage. And I'll tell a bitch in a minute. You in a hard spot? Okay. How much you need? $800? Bitch, you are sitting on $800 24 hours a day.
Pimp.
24 hours a day. You sitting on $800. Because it's a nigga that want to fuck you that been trying to fuck you for long enough that motherfucker will give you $800 to fuck you.
That's gonna be the sound clip for this episode. I hope you know.
That's fine. That's fine. I hope they listening. Shit.
Like, hey bitches.
Because
I sitting on that money right now.
You're sitting on a gold mine 24 hours a day.
You know the funny shit? Shout out to my boy Tim Cornette, very funny Cleveland comic. He had a joke where he was talking about how the solution to all your problems is right under your nose, literally. It was a whole joke about sucking dick, but
under your nose and under your waist.
It didn't start off as a dick sucking joke, but he said it's under your nose. And I'm like, that is funny. If a girl got some hard times, sucking a dick is not so.
Look, at the end of the day, I don't care what any woman says, and some women will go against me on this. Every woman has sold some pussy at some point in your life. You done sold some pussy. Yeah. Every woman has. Whether it was hard time.
On some Jada Pinkett shit.
Hard. I mean, hey.
All right, okay.
Snake, I'm in a bind, nigga. You know. Right. Or you done got into a situation, a relationship, or situationship, and he done did something for you. He did it after y'all fucked. You sold some pussy. And niggas pay for pussy. So, regardless if it's not coming right out your... Okay, well, I'm going to give you $1,000. Niggas pay for pussy. You putting gas in your car to go get the pussy. That's paying for pussy.
But she don't see a piece of that.
You might... Yeah. You might have to take the bitch out to eat or whatever, put a little something on her stomach before she get to eating dick. That's...
Is it, though?
Yeah, that's paying for pussy.
What if it's not? Well, you know what? I'll say that if it ain't just pussy,
you pay for pussy your whole relationship.
Nah, if it ain't for pussy, you gotta think.
You pay for pussy your whole relationship. Because if you fucking with somebody and they're not doing anything to entice you to fuck, you ain't doing it. But if you fucking with somebody and they doing shit, you be like, damn, I'm gonna take this nigga down. That's, you know what I'm saying? Like, because you could be fucking with somebody and something happens. Say you just started kicking it with somebody, right? Y'all ain't fucked yet. You out, you're tired. You get a flat tire, right? You call, damn, yeah, I was on my way. I got a flat tire. I'm such and such. And he's, where you at? You tell him. He on the way. He come, get the tire fixed. Or come change the tire. Or the nigga send a crackhead or something to come do it. Because I had niggas do that before. You know, they might be busy at
AAA.
Or AAA.
I'm different. I'm a little more
or AAA
with my trick.
You know, I mean, I got AAA myself, but you know, or AAA to get the shit taken care of.
Yeah,
that's enticing because it's like, damn, this nigga made sure I was all right. That'll turn a bitch on.
Funny shit.
That'll change a girl's perception of the dude. That one thing can change. Like, you know what? I liked him a little bit. He was cool, but I like this nigga now.
He's dependable.
Yeah, he dependable. Like, I like him. Okay,
remember that, fellas. Be dependable.
Be dependable. Be dependable. Be consistent. I swear, them is the only two things that a nigga really has to focus on, and be everything else will fall into place. Because some women are complicated, but a lot of women are very simple. And now relationships have gotten so casual. That's not even like a requirement no more for a lot of women. And a lot of women have never been with anybody that was dependable. So they don't know how good that feels to have somebody dependable. So they don't even require that. They just do everything themselves. Because they've been with niggas that they ended up having to do everything themselves. So now that's not a requirement. Me, I done been with dependable niggas. You know, I've been with some dependable niggas. So that's a requirement for me.
Okay.
Yeah, like, no, you gonna be around, you taking up my time, you know, we fucking up my good sheets and all that shit.
That's
No, listen.
shit.
If I call, you gotta come. This is your job now. I shouldn't have to, if I'm fucking with you, I shouldn't have to call my dad or my brothers and you're my man. No, you're gonna be my first call. It rolls over. Now, if I'm single, my first call is my dad. Dad, I need you to come build my sink in my shop, or I need you to come over here and do something at the house, put my entertainment system together. If I'm dating you and we in a relationship, no, I'm calling you. You come put this shit together, or you send somebody over here to do it. This is your responsibility now, and you got to see the shit through. That's a requirement. That's a requirement for me, because I've had that before. Maybe not for everybody.
Men don't have a high demand like that. It's not so much like, you don't ever hear men talk about love language and how to show them you love them, because they'll tell you when you get there.
Yeah.
So many women think they can figure that shit out before they get there.
No.
And you don't speak, and you're only good to that man.
The thing is, men do things when they're ready to do them.
And not just that.
And a lot of women try and rush things. You can't rush men when it comes to love and all that.
A woman ain't special until she's special.
Exactly.
You can't tell me you're special because your mother, your father, your ex-nigga told you was great. Because
I'm special to them.
You a new bitch.
Not to you.
Yeah, like you just a bitch I just met now, so show me the tricks.
I can't take...
Your best years.
I can't take what...
I'm saying that, some people, best years were already behind them.
Yeah.
And I ain't talking about, well, I used to kick it a lot, but now I'm trying to just... Well, bitch, I want to kick it.
Yeah, I want to kick it, so...
I'm supposed to stay in the house with you now? Like, that's crazy.
Yeah, no.
All your best whole years is back then, and I got to steal.
Now I got to be in the house with you. You want to be a fucking hermit now. I don't want to do that. So, yeah, it's a lot with relationships. it's a lot that come with them. And the thing is, when you're in a real relationship, that shit is hard.
Yeah.
That shit is hard. Like, if you're in a relationship and everything is just so easy, nothing happens, y'all not really even fucking with each other. Because when you really get to fucking with somebody, shit get rocky sometimes.
I'll wait to do that. We'll do that next episode. Well, not next episode. I can't commit to that. But we will do a...
We'll get to it.
We'll do a relationship in the thick of it episode.
Yes.
But I can't do it right now.
Okay, we'll get into it.
I'll wait till some things have been taken care of.
Okay.
Then I'll be easy to freak speak.
Okay.
Easy to fucking shit. I'm tired, bro.
Okay.
I'll feel easy to speak freely. Got that sentence out.
Got it.
And with that,
we're
going to do the shout outs. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe, like, and share to all your friends here on YouTube, and share it to your coworkers here on Instagram or wherever else you find us and see the video.
Right. Repost it. Watch it.
Follow the IGs you'll see
DM
after this screen.
All of that.
So thank you for checking out the shout out to Golden Ox Studios for being the home for this great podcast.
Yes.
And see y'all next week.
We'll see y'all next week.